What's up, PegVlog? It's Ragnar here, your favorite Viking, and we're here in my kitchen. And what does that mean? It means we're going to do some cooking today. So we're going to need some chocolate chips, some eggs, some flour, sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla, and some salt. And, of course, you need some pre-softened butter. It's going to be really difficult if you don't pre-soften it, so I'd recommend that you do. And if you don't, you can always just microwave it. Alright, so to start, we're going to set our oven to preheat at 350 degrees. Alright, so we're going to take 2 cups of sugar and our pre-softened butter and put it all in this bowl here. And then you're going to want to cream it together. Now this is why it was important that you pre-soften your butter, because if you didn't, you're going to be creaming it for a very long time. So once you got it creamed, you just want to add in your eggs one at a time, beat them in. Don't forget you got to have 2 eggs, so add the second one in. Alright, now you want to add your 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Alright, that's a bit much. Oops. Looks like I forgot to mention an ingredient. Baking soda. You need 1 teaspoon. Add it now, because that's all the cool kids are doing these days. Also, toss in 2 cups of flour and 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now add in about 2 tablespoons of salt. And if you weren't paying attention, because I know I didn't actually say it, it was 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So you just want to mix this up really good, but don't mix it up too much because you don't want too much air to get into the mixture, because that causes a whole bunch of crap to go down big time. So just mix it up until it's nice consistency and then everything will be good. So now with our beautiful brown blob here, we're going to do the final step in mixing everything and add in our white chocolate chips. You just want to add a full bag. It's about this size. Pour the whole thing right in. And if you want to be extra awesome, add in half a bag of caramel chocolate chips. At this point, you might find that your wooden spoon isn't cutting it anymore, so you can just reach right in there with your hands and mix it up. Once your batter's all mixed up, you're just going to want to get some frying pans. These aren't actually frying pans, they're baking sheets. And just spray them up with some ham so your cookies aren't sticking all over the place when you're trying to get them off. Just a nice light spray, nothing too serious. Now what we can do is we can actually start making the cookies onto the sheets. So just grab a glob about, like, I don't know, that size, roll it up into a ball, nice ball, plop it down your sheet, and then 3 fingers, boop, press it down into cookie shape. And that's really all there is to it. But I mean, if you want, you can always add some love to your cookies. And some quick tips for this. If you want, you can use a spoon, but I would recommend just using your hands because it's quicker and easier. Although a spoon might be a bit more accurate. I also want to make sure you're spacing your cookies out evenly based on how big they are, because they will spread once they're cooking. And you might want to be careful to make sure that your entire cookie isn't chocolate chips. You might want to get some dough in there as well. So just be careful when you're making them. So once you have all your cookies laid out, not only can you eat the remaining dough, you can put them in the oven, let them cook for 6 to 8 minutes. Just check them when they come out. I mean, these cookies tend to be a little bit soft always, so let them cool for a really, really long time. So if they're still super, like, kind of, floppy, after you check them and they've been cooking for a long time, you should probably take them out anyway, because I'm pretty sure they'll be cooked, and then they'll just be super dry when they cool off. That's typically how these guys act. So, and now we just gotta wait for them to cook here in the oven. So they'll just be cooking away for a while, and then when they're done, let them cool for a really long time. Then we can eat them. Yeah. Alright, so I just cooked these for 15 minutes, and I think they're done now. As you can see, they're still a little bit squishy, but that's totally fine. They're supposed to be like that. And when they cool off, they'll be super, super delicious. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!